Welcome to Backbreaking News episode 160. Today we're going to be reacting to Backbreaking News episode 21.
Welcome to Backbreaking News episode 21. Today I'll be talking about a Pacific restaurant known as Burger King. The reason why I'm talking about this today and this platform is because I want to explain how they could improve their menu.
Oh yeah, this is when I was a firm Burger King hater. I always said they got my food wrong, they got this wrong, they put too much salt on it. I did that. I did everything and beyond just to say I hated Burger King at the time. I like Burger King now. I was a kid, you know. Give me a break. People change.
Improve their business, and instead of just talking about it right now, let's actually get started talking about instead of talking about what I talk about now, let's actually start talking about the actual thing in hand, the project in hand. So the first thing is you most definitely need to know is that I think that if Burger King is going to improve, they have to start, actually getting orders right. Every time I order something with no mayonnaise, they add
This has changed since they get it right like 88% of the time. Still not perfect odds, but it's better than getting it wrong every time. Back then, for some reason, no mayonnaise was difficult to understand. You know?
mayonnaise anyway. So it's either miscommunication between the customer and the employee, where they need better sound quality in their machines, their sound quality in their, that thing where you order, I don't know what they're called, the drive-through place where they speak through the speaker to you. Those things, they need to either approve the volume on that or approve whatever wrong with it.
Okay, first of all, it's called a speaker. And second of all, I never worked at a fast food place, so I don't know how it sounds. So I'm not qualified, even back then, to speak on the quality of the microphone. Yeah, pretty much. I was unqualified.
Or it could cause them to lose business. The other thing I think that would make them more popular is adding some new menus that are not just sandwiches. Try adding a fish sandwich. The fish war. I want to see a fish war. It's all about the timing here, people. The chicken.
That's a dumb idea. Hear me out. Eating fish is popular during, around Easter time, but any other time of the week I have never seen. The fish fillet is during the popular during the time of Lent, but it to use that for example, it's not like something that people constantly want every day. Depending on what you could eat or not. Certain people, all they eat is the fish fillet. But that's just because, and other stuff like that.
More, which was chicken sandwiches. What about the fish sandwich? Popeyes is releasing a new fish sandwich.
I never knew what happened to that.
Why don't the other restaurants start doing so? And it's not like I'm the best reviewer, but I would love to see Burger King to have something like a McFlurry.
I think they do. I could be wrong, but they really should have one if they don't, because it would be beneficial for business, because people like ice cream. People like ice cream. They have ice cream there, but people like stuff in their ice cream.
And they should have their own unique flavors, not like M&M's, because that would be too much of a copy. And I also think that they should have different flavors too, like strawberry, possibly. One thing I really do want to see them also do is, like, actually there's another thing they need to succeed in. Commercials. Their commercials are good, but you don't see them
Okay, that has changed now because it was popular meme when they said, Whopper, Whopper, Triple Whopper, Double, Triple. You know that one? And then they said, at BK, have it your way. You know that Double, Double, Triple Whopper, Whopper, Double, Triple Whopper, at BK, have it your way. That commercial was a popular meme for a long time. And a meme is like, I don't know how to describe a meme for people who are not in the know, but it's like an internet joke or like an internet thing that could be realistic or, funny, essentially.
that often, like you see McDonald's or any other restaurant. Burger King needs to release more commercials frequently and regular, because on the regular you could get more business because it's all about the commercial and what it says about your food and stuff. Like if I hear that they're making a sandwich, I would a specific sandwich and it didn't look that good to me, I wouldn't go there. But their advertising makes it look good, so if they continue to advertise more people will go to their restaurant.
That's not exactly how it works, but advertisement is one way they get you into the restaurant. And you want me to tell you what? False advertisement is big things with the restaurant. You see this big, delicious burger on the thing, and then when you go into the stores, you get something like very small, like the size of your hand when they show something that looks so big it could barely fit in your mouth. Like if this was like in Australia or something, I mean like the Europe, you have to actually show what you're having. America, false advertisement is apparently a thing that happens,
It's half of the problem with restaurants. They don't advertise their restaurant enough. It's kind of like, like restaurants you never think that would have lots of advertisements on TV. Like Dairy Queen have advertisements and
why am I talking about
Burger
Dairy Queen on a Burger King video? It makes no logical sense.
And I haven't seen a commercial in maybe a year or so. If you have seen it, you're probably from a different country, because at least in the United States or my part or
Dairy Queen doesn't have any international locations, I don't think. I know they're full of them in the U.S., but I don't know. Like maybe Canada is the only place that has them, or Mexico. Those
my
two places
state,
probably.
I haven't seen many Burger King commercials. But anyway, it's always room where they could improve. The second thing is adding more food to the menu. Do something unique, like Pacific Days have Pacific specials, like you could add like a menu item from a different country every day and see how they do it in the American market. And that's what I've been saying for all these restaurants, is because I want to taste that same things from those countries without having to go to those countries to eat something. I want to experience it here in America, and most people would like to experience it.
A matter of fact, McDonald's has actually done that in their headquarters restaurant. If you didn't know, McDonald's has a headquarters restaurant, so the more you know. But knowledge is something you should always share with people, and I have a lot of not very useful knowledge, but knowledge is knowledge. If you learn one fact a day, you learn something every day. But to stay on topic, yeah, McDonald's probably still in their international headquarters has international meals. Yeah.
Tier 2, so what's wrong with actually trying to do it? I say it might not be as big a success as it was there, but at least it's something interesting and new. And who knows, maybe one day I'll maybe do another video where I actually taste the food. Not that I'm actually ever gonna do it, but I would want something to do.
I mean, I don't think there's enough demand for me to go out and try food. Like if there was demand for it, maybe I would do it. Maybe I wouldn't. It just depends. If people watched the end to this, to this point, tell me if you think I should, try like maybe the Krabby Patty. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I could get like some of those like weird drinks, unique flavors at Cracker Barrel or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it. Or maybe Five Below snacks. We have a Japanese store here at the mall, which is like they sell Japanese exclusive snacks. Maybe I could get those. They have strawberry Kit Kats. I want to try those. Don't have them here in America. I want to try them. Try those. So, who knows? I never had Pocky before or, anything like that. So maybe, who knows? Maybe, just maybe I'll try them. One day when I have money and decide I want to waste it somehow, that's what I'm going to do. Maybe.
One day I will become a food reviewer because I have high opinions of food and their burgers should be tasting a lot better too. Not that they're bad, but they need some extra kick. The menu itself, the burgers, the things, it's all been done before. Add something new from a different country, Add something new. That's all I'm going to say. And also,
I want them to add something from, what do they call it in Australia? Hungry Jacks? I like that name better than Burger King. Hungry Jack sounds way better and more. Hey, you hungry, Jack? It sounds like something that's like you want to go to Hungry Jack's? In an Australian accent, I bet that sounds 10 times better. As an American, it is what it is.
Stop focusing on competing with McDonald's and focus on your own restaurants. That's the problem with these fast food restaurants now. They're always focusing on competing with each other instead of their own restaurants. So if you stop doing that, you'll be more successful. Like you've been trying to compete with the chicken sandwiches. I bet your chicken sandwiches are good the way they were before, but if you try to change it, it's just a recipe for disaster. All are good.
Change is something that humans hate the most. That's just a fact of life. People hate change. If you change something too much, people aren't going to like it, and you're going to get hate for no reason. Think about it. Current SpongeBob isn't that bad. As I said before, people just don't like change. And what was just acceptable back when I was a kid, and back when, in the 90s when SpongeBob first came out, is no longer okay. So, it all changes. And as the world changes, people get softer, and the more things change, the more things happen. So this is where I'm going to end it, because I don't think I say anything more important. Goodbye.